My next guest, she's becoming one of my favorite guests ever on this show because there is such a wealth of knowledge that she imparts on us, especially for the ladies out there, especially for the moms. She is a postpartum fitness expert. When you're wondering how come, you think you've already bounced back, so to speak, from, giving birth to your baby or babies. But then, everything seems fine except for one obvious section. And you're thinking, wait a second, am I doing something wrong? Am I eating something that's not fit for my body at this time of the year? So please welcome to the show, Miss Becky Choi.
Thank you for having me, Anne. I'm so happy to be here.
I am so glad that you're here. So Becky, when a mommy gives birth, there are two ways of giving birth, right? So is it a different approach when it comes to postpartum fitness, if there's two ways of giving birth?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's the vaginal birth and then there's the cesarean birth. Vaginal birth, usually at 6 weeks postpartum, and you'll go to see your OB for checkup. And usually your OB will give you that okay at around 6 weeks postpartum. But with cesarean, it will usually take longer, maybe 2 months or 3 months, depending on how well your stitches heal and whether you're bleeding abnormally. And even with vaginal birth, they could be bleeding abnormally down there, right? So we want to make sure you are following the timeline and, of course, the advice of your doctor to see when you're clear to give you that green light to go exercises.
And then so when we're given the green light, and of course, when I hear the word stitches, I still cringe, because one of my births was cesarean. And it's true. If your gut feeling is you're not ready yet, don't rush into it, right? So anyway,
right.
When you're given the green light, where do you start with your postpartum fitness?
That's a great question. So once you have got the green lights, don't be like, oh, I'm going to do everything now. I feel like a new person. Not quite yet. I would advise you to start slowly, go for a walk. But more importantly, pay attention to your pelvic floor strength and your core, because that's where you're stretched the most, and that's where you had that pressure during the whole 10 months on your pelvic floor where the baby sits on you inside. So we wanted to start slowly and work on that foundation, meaning giving strength to your deep core muscles and also your pelvic floor. And also it would be very important for you to, whether it is to ask your doctor to check for you or self-check to see if you have an abdominal separations, which is something very common after giving birth, but you wanted to make sure to see whether you have it or not, or how bad it is. So then you know what to pay attention to when it comes to exercising and easing into exercises.
And so I know when it comes to fitness, there's actually two very important things, It's what you do and then also what you eat. So is there any nutritional advice that you can give us when it comes to doing our routines when it comes to postpartum fitness?
Yeah, for sure. If you have baby weights to lose, and probably a lot of us new mama has baby weight to lose, nutrition is going to be a very important part of your formula in addition to exercises. When I gave birth, I'm Chinese background, and so like the first month is like a confinement period at home, but you get to eat a lot of different food to help heal your body. And a lot of those food could be very heavy on carbs, but although they are nutritional, they are healthy for you, but the portion could be a little bit just too much for you because they want to keep boosting your milk supply, right? To make sure you keep up with the liquid gold, and it's very important. However, once you feel good, right, at around 6 weeks or 2 to 3 months postpartum, you wanted to pay attention to your nutrition. Not only do you want to have a good balance of nutrition from protein, veggie, fruits, carbs, healthy fats, you wanted to make sure you're also eating the right portions in all of them, not like 50% carbs and like 50% of some maybe like fruits or something. So you wanted to just make sure you're eating all the food groups, not only to nourish your body, but really to give you that energy to go back to exercises, because when you have energy, you'll be able to perform better, you're going to feel better, and it's going to show on your skin and help you to repair your muscle as well.
That makes a lot of sense because I know when, especially if it's your first time being pregnant, you just remember the old wives' tale of, oh, I'm eating for two, so you try to eat as much as you can, and then your OB will say that is actually not true. It's quite the opposite. You have to maintain like a healthy weight gain, proportion to the human that you're growing in your tummy, right? And so it's the same thing after giving birth. We're not, free for all. Let's, it's time for a comeback, so to speak. And you're trying to like gorge on everything because, of course, you do deserve, all the rewards and all the high praises for putting your body through something like that. I know the men will never understand it. They will never have the right to understand it, but it's true. You need to be very conscious like during pregnancy and also after pregnancy because it's more important to be taking care of your body as opposed to just feeding your feelings, so to speak, right? And then when it comes to fitness postpartum, are there any particular programs that we should pay more attention to and really consider maybe, getting involved in?
Yeah, I would really look at where are you at in the season of your life. Whether you wanted to pick going into the gym and working with a personal trainer at the gym or working at home with a online program, let's say, you wanted to look at where you're at, right? If you were to go to the gym, maybe you spend 45 minutes with the trainer at the gym, shower, maybe you chit chat a little bit, and then you drive home, right? You commute back and forth. That's probably an hour and a half of your day. Do you have 1.5 hours of your day where you wanted to fit that into your lifestyle? Maybe 1.5 hours could be quite difficult for a lot of new moms here. Now, if that's not feasible, probably an at-home workout program would be a much better choice for you because then you can pick a time at the convenience of your schedule and then you can do them at home. So it saves you a lot more time. And that's how I used to work out too when I first started. Now I go back to now I go to the gym and I love the gym so much. I'm so glad that's finally open now. So, but there is a give and take. I would say like pick something that it can easily fit into your lifestyle and schedule. And then you can actually be able to stick to it and be consistent with it. Because if you were to go to the gym and it's like so long, then like next week you're gonna have lots of saying that, oh, you know what, I don't have time for this, or like I have this and that to do. I don't have time to go to the gym, and then your membership will go waste, right?
It's true. I think the number one excuse that moms use is, oh, I don't have time. Because of course you're responsible for another life form that you created, and then you're saying, oh, you think I have time to do this and do that? Of course not. And, in the beginning, of course, we'll leave it up to you and we understand. But, in the end, we find out it's not that we don't have time. It's just we're not prioritizing it. It kind of sometimes hurts to hear it, but it's true. And a lot of moms that I encounter, they say the very first thing they do when it comes to fitness is they just walk everywhere because they have the stroller anyway to push around. So it's, it's something of cardiovascular activity is to walk around. But Becky, I'm pretty sure the moms are waiting to hear this. How can you reward yourself after all of your hard work and your new fitness routine and your good nutrition? How do you treat yourself as a new mom trying to get back into your pre-baby fitness figure?
Yeah. So treat this journey fun and loving and just have fun with it. Have fun with working out. A lot of us would say, I don't have time, like you were just saying, and like you would put yourself as the bottom of your list, like you have your laundry to do, you have the dishes, you have to take care of the baby first. So everything goes to somebody else before you first. And then so we treat this as like, on the bottom. And then, but if you rewire your brain a little bit and treat this as a reward, as a lifestyle, as a habit, it's like just like brushing your teeth every day and or like washing your hair every day or every other day. And like you feel like if you don't do it, something is missing. And then so having that mindset, keeping up with the workout into your lifestyle and thinking that this is fun. It's not like overnight success that I'm going to lose like 20 pounds next week. It's not possible. And he thinks like social media has lots of these like really nice looking moms, like looking like they snap back in shape so quickly after giving birth, right? It's not going to be like that, right? It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbow, but have fun with it. And with reward, I like buying myself gym clothes, gym outfits, because I like when I work out, I wear it, I look good in it, or at least if I'm not that good in it, I would be more motivated to work toward looking great in that gym outfit that I just bought, or like have a pair of jeans, or like even your pre-baby clothes that is sitting in your closet, maybe like, you know what, I'm gonna take it out, hang it and look at it. I'm going to be inspired and I am going to wear that dress that I wore one day. I'm going to look great in it as a mama. So have fun with it. And I think that is the biggest motivation you can get yourself. It's intrinsic. It's not really something that you can, like other people can't really help you. You got to make sure that this is going to be part of your like healthy routine now. So yeah, that's I would say, like, have fun.
Thank you so much, Becky. I appreciate you. Keep empowering us moms, and more power to your business. You're truly a tummy warrior mommy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anne. Thank you.
At magbabalik po ang FTV Daily.